Hello, my darlings. Right, today we're talking about a slightly lesser known supplement for perimenopause, and it's Maca Root. Now, Maca Root it does quite a few different things actually, but the reason that I tend to recommend it is one of two things. First and foremost, if you are feeling like your libido, so your sexual desire or your sex drive is on its knees, which is something that's really, really common in perimenopause. So you just, it's not necessary that well, I mean, let's face it, when you're in perimenopause, quite often that whole kind of like desire just to have, it's not that you don't necessarily fancy your partner, it's just that the whole sexual desire thing can just literally just take a nosedive. But Maca Root tends to be very good to help us with libido, but it's also hormonally helps with hormone balance, and it also helps with energy. So it's a really good one just to put a little bit, as my mum used to say, put a bit more lead in your pencil. Maca Root. You only have to take one of it a day, so it's not one that you need to take multiple times a day. It's just one a day, and it supports, as I said, libido, energy, and hormonal balance. So it's a very, very, very good supplement, and it's one I recommend quite early on when women are talking about supplements, because libido is an issue for so many women in perimenopause. It's usually very well tolerated unless you've got a very sensitive tummy. If you've got a very, very sensitive tummy, it might be one that I would hold off on, but apart from that, it's usually very, very well tolerated. So Maca Root, energy, hormonal balance, libido is going to be on your list. As always, I'm going to put the link to it below. If you have any questions, please do reach out to us, and if you want our help on recommending your personal supplements, I'm also going to put a link to our perimenopausal quiz. You can just fill it in, and we can recommend your personal supplements to you as well. All right, my darlings, take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.